The new war will be coming soon in December, maybe earliest as possible, or who knows, but that's just my guess. But there is a dev stream that will be arriving at the end of the month, November 30th, dev stream 158. So we probably will be, or it will be talked in there on when the date will be for the new war. And everything is starting to settle in, and the new war will be here. So let's go ahead and start our preparation. So maybe some of you asked about Necramechs and stuff. Since Necramechs are now more farmable and more drops than less, it will get you a Necramech. Because of update 30.9, Digital Machines made it easier for newer players to get Necramechs. So if I was you, I'd start doing that now for a preparation, and so you'll be ready for the new war. Not only that, but you should have quests done, and you can also get your amps as well for your operator. So definitely working on those things. If you have, good job. If you didn't, then you need to get started as soon as possible, because new war will probably be coming very, very soon. We don't know, so make sure you have all that stuff ready. But anyways, I have my Voidrig here, and this is the most used Necramech in game. Bone Widow is good, but he's not gonna be the best I would say option of a Necramech for the new war. I would say Voidrig, because he has one special ability that destroys everything. And yeah, I really do like that ability. So I'm gonna show you guys my setup, and these are all the mods you should be using on your Necramech. Alright, so we have the Necramech Rage, convert 15% of damage on health to your energy, and Necramech Refuel, 20% engine replenish. Necramech Steel, the 90% armor, which I kind of want to take that out because there's another mod I want to throw in there, but I guess we'll leave it in for now. Necramech Intensify, 30% ability strength. Necramech Redirection, the 220% shield capacity. And then Vitality, 120%. And then the Flow, 150% energy max. So definitely have that in there. Intensify for more damage. Like I said, the armor I don't need because I have shield. So I think I want to take this out for this, just to put that engine max in there, because I love running with that. So yeah, but you guys can choose whatever mod you want to switch out. There is another mod I would love to fit in here as well, but I have to form on my Necramech again, and this is it. 240% energy spent on abilities is converted to shields. This is the Necramech Augur. So yeah, there's a million ways you can, well, not really a million, but there's just that setup right there, and then choices of mods you would rather switch in or switch out. So yeah, that's what I would say. Then this is the setup build for the Archbex. This is the fourth ability weapon. So this is the whole setup here. I have damage, multi-shot, critical damage, 60-60 heat and status chance, charged bullets, 60-60 electricity and status chance, the Sabot rounds, 60% damage is some punch through, and then the contamination casing, 60-60 toxin and status chance, and then parallax scope, 100% critical chance. So yeah, we got some pretty good damage going on here, and this one is just, massively insane. I'm not for sure if there's a Riven for this. I want to find it, because I've been like trying to get like some Rivens going on, and well, I don't think there is, because obviously this belongs to a Necramech, so there wouldn't be a Riven. But I definitely want to do some red curse with this, because it's like so destructible. It's like it does a lot of amazing damage. Surprisingly, it just doesn't do any red crits. So I definitely want to see this happen. Now we got the Archgun, okay? The Archgun that I'm using is Morga, and this is my setup build. So Prime Rubido, same odds basically. We got critical focus, and then mark target, 120% status chance when aiming, critical focus, 60% critical chance and damage when aiming. So you can also choose other weapons as well. You don't have to just use the Morga, which I think the weapons are farmable as well, easy to farm as well. So definitely hop on that, because I saw the Corteg, and the Corteg it's something to farmable, easy to farmable as well. So maybe, I don't really know. I think it's just probably the Necramech, but gotta check back on that. But Corteg is another good weapon. We also have the Kuva Aega. We also have the Prisma Dual Decurrens. And I got some ribbons for these weapons, so maybe I might put some works into these and try to show you guys a build for that. And Muslon, Imperator Vandal, I guess the Kuva Gradler. Yeah, pretty good weapons overall, but I'd rather stick to the Morga and the Corteg. Two amazing weapons, alright? And I appreciate them so much. You know, they're really good weapons. So that's what I would say use. And instead of maybe the other weapons, you can also go with Kuva Aega. It's still a good weapon as well. So yeah, that's just what I would say. Necramech mods are farmable on Deimos. So if you travel to Deimos, and make sure you guys also fast travel to Lloyd once you get here. You need to use your operator. Go to Lloyd. Yeah, let's not try to do all that crap. Once you're at Lloyd, not Necramech Standing, you need to go to Browse Wares. The mods are here. So we have the Flow Energy Max is here. The Slide Efficiency, Hover Efficiency, Engine Efficiency, which, ooh, that's another good mod that I already have that, so that's good. We have the Ability Strength and then Melee Damage, which that will be used for Bone Widow. So you only need some of these, not really all of them, like these mods. But this one matters, that one matters, and that matters too. What's his name? Bone Widow. This too you need as well, especially Vitality. And Refuel is just, you know, to recharge the thing faster, the engine, once you run out of that. I also got asked about frames and stuff, and what's a really good frame, or can you show us a build for the new war? And what I would say bring to the new war is Haro, because Haro, he can obviously do like insane red crit damage with his fourth ability. So that's what I would say bring in. And the build will be like this. And this is the build that I would probably follow. Actually, I don't think this is. I do have a build on him, so I'll leave a link down in the description below. But I don't think this is the correct build because that was like a long time ago that I did this. So don't copy this build. Click the link in the description if you want to know the Haro build that I did. But I'm going to explain why I use Haro. Because, like I said again, the fourth ability is going to be one of the best abilities that really does insane red crit damage. And it all depends on what weapon you bring to really kill those sentients faster. So, with the Covenant and your weapon, those are the two best things that'll end a sentient quicker. A lot of damage will be focused in on that. So that's what you really, I would say, bring Haro. Because Haro is going to be your most destructive Warframe to kill these sentients faster. You could say Excalibur Umbra as well, because he has those Umbra formas on already. And if you guys didn't know, you need Umbra formas. That's what also you need for a preparation as well, because these Umbra mods, like you see right here, they give you the Taiyu resistance or Taiyu resistance. And what that is that it gives you resistance on those sentients. And I've also told you guys that you need the paracesis. If you guys don't have the paracesis, then you're kind of basically being stupid right now, because you're going to need this weapon. I've said this many times before to you guys. You need this because this gives you damage to sentients. So not only that, but it also adds you on top of that 40% damage to sentients. So you need these two mods to be on your weapon when you're fighting sentients. Now, I do understand that right now, it kind of sucks for melee weapons, but obviously, you're still going to need this. Regardless of what it is, you're going to need the paracesis. That's why I would say Excalibur Umbra is still that Warframe you should probably go to when it comes down to the new war for killing Sentients, but you can also use Haro, like I said again. Killing these enemies, killing these Sentients isn't going to be easy. That's why you need to bring your most destructive weapon on this planet with a good Haro build, and yeah, I'm sure he's going to kill these enemies very, very quickly. Not only that, when used in Haro, there is something at the end. When you use Covenant doesn't last long for that invulnerability. It actually goes out for somewhat of a time period. So here's what I want you to do. If you're going to take my advice on using Haro, you need to have Vazarin. Vazarin has an ability called Protected Dash. I think this is it. Yes. Allies hit by Void Dash are granted immunity for damage for 5 seconds and healed 60% over 5 seconds. So it gives you that 5-second damage immunity. So that means that you're immune to damage for 5 seconds while you guys got to kill the enemies quick. That's why you need to bring a really good weapon to destroy Sentients. Now, obviously, you're going to have your paracesis with you. By the way, if you deleted your paracesis, you're an idiot. Now, I'm not going to say that, but you can also probably get it back, which I don't know how to actually get the You do get it from the sacrificial quest when you get Excalibur Umbra, but I don't know how you're supposed to get that weapon back if you, however, deleted it. So, someone probably let me know in the comments below how do you get the paracesis back. And I would really appreciate you guys if you do know about that. So please let me know in the comments below. Starting November 30th, you'll be able to get a Umbra Forma. Not only that, you'll also be able to get Umbra Formas from Teshin when it comes around. There is a weekly rotation for it. It's 8 weeks. I don't know what week we're on, so it's probably not coming anytime soon or by the time the new war will come. So yeah, it's gonna be a downer, but you do have a availability to a Umbra Forma on November 30th. Dev Sheen 158 will be turning up. So you do need to have your Twitch account linked to your Warframe account because you'll be able to get that drop through Twitch. Alright? It's a drop. So make sure you have all that stuff linked. Don't forget, once you pass the 30 consecutive minutes watch on Twitch for that live stream when DE goes live, you need to claim it through Twitch. So you got to go through your drops, claim it there, and then it'll send you an email that you got it through your Warframe account. So that's how you need to do it now because Twitch 2.0 is in play. So it's not how it was working before. So that's how you need to do it, and you'll be able to get a free Umbra Forma. Here's a quick summary on what we just talked about in this video. Necramech. Get your Necramech. If you haven't gotten your Necramech yet, you need to get it. It's easy to farm now. More drops than less. And Necramech to go for is Voidrig because Voidrig could do insane damage. It has a really good fourth ability that I count on every single time when I'm bringing him to a mission that allows him for me to release him in, like, you know, obviously in open worlds, Railjack, all that stuff, they allow you to use Necramechs. So yeah. Second thing is the Archguns. I said Morga and the Corteg. Alright, you could also use Kuva, but I've done builds like these before, so I'll leave a link down in the description below for Corteg, Morga, and Kuva build. So you don't need to worry about that, guys. Our Warframe that I would like for you guys to bring is Haro if you guys really want to. There's a link in the description below for that as well, for that build. So definitely bring Haro. I think he could definitely do some damage and kill Sentients faster when you bring a really good primary, secondary weapon with you. Does not matter whatever it is. You could also have the primary weapon as well, like the paracesis, because the paracesis is going to be able to kill those Sentients faster because of the Umbro mods. So you got to keep that in mind. So you also got an Umbra Forma coming as well for the dev stream. Also keep that in mind. You need your Twitch account linked to your Warframe account in order to get the drop. So you need to claim the drop through Twitch, and then you'll be able to have your drop sent to you to your Warframe account. So a lot of the stuff we talked about. Also talked about the Haro setup. and you know how you're gonna use Haro. You're gonna be using Vizarin. Do keep that in mind. I explained it, so go back if you want to hear that again. But yeah, that's really all just it. Let me know what you guys think about this setup. Did I help you on a lot of things that you need to have for the new war? Amp is also involved as well. Maybe I'll talk about a little bit amps later, maybe on. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what is a good amp to use. But yeah, that's really all for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias and Twitch. Links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.